Hi, I'm Jesse, the Chicago Dog Whisperer, owner of Canine Perspective, and I'm here with Ragnar. He's a blue heeler. As you can see, he is muzzled. He is both human and dog reactive. He's just been dropped off. He'll be with us the next few days, and in a week, he'll be with us for about another week and a half. Since he's both human and dog reactive, on a more heightened scale, we have him fitted on the remote collar so that we can correct his behaviors. Here at Canine Perspective, we're all about structure. Structure is more than just routine in the kennel, out the kennel, feeding, watering, playtime, things like that. Structure is actually what the dogs can and can't do, much like humans have laws and rules that regulate us. So we're going to see how Ragnar does. I have my dogs out in the pen area. He's most likely going to become reactive, so that you see the behavior. We'll of course correct it, and then you'll see the after response in terms of once we've corrected them. This applies to all dogs, whether they're happy-go-lucky, friendly, to the more reactive dogs like Ragnar, because it's all across the board. It just helps with the harmony. So even if the dog is happy-go-lucky and jumping in friendliness, we'd still want to correct that, because that behavior itself could knock someone over, or they could scratch someone, knock over a child. So we see it all the same. It doesn't matter if the dog is personality type is more friendly or if it's not so friendly. All dogs get the same rules here. And this just helps with the overall success of getting dogs to be socialized. So we'll go ahead and show Ragnar seeing my dogs and see how he responds. A quick little session with Ragnar and correcting his behavior. As soon as he saw my dogs, he became, as you saw, lightly reactive. That's not near the level that he can go to. I corrected him, let him know that that behavior is unacceptable. And now he's here next to the dogs. Of course, he's got attention to me because he was just corrected. He also has his back towards my dogs because he doesn't like the conflict. He feels uncomfortable in facing them. So his way of handling distress, since he's not very comfortable with my dogs, is to turn away in avoidance behavior. This is perfectly fine. When we deal with aggressive type responses, the first thing that we always want to see is avoidance. I can't make Ragnar like my dogs, but I can get them to at least coexist without becoming reactive, so that when he's passing by them, or once we get him into socialization, if he's capable of it, that he knows that that response of aggression or becoming reactive is not an appropriate response, that he needs to find other ways of handling that stress, okay? So that behavior is not acceptable here. Whether the dog is being friendly or being aggressive, all dogs will be corrected at the appropriate level for the dog's specific personality type. I know Ragnar, I've been working with him for a little bit, and because I know he's a little bit more of a stubborn dog, I'm more firm with him. As Ragnar starts to come to the facility repeatedly, he'll start to understand that this is like boot camp and that behavior is nonsense. And over the course of time, we won't need to correct them as much, if any, because he knows at the facility, we don't play around. There's firm consequences for his decisions. So this helps keep the overall structure that his parents and his family has been keeping or instilling in the home, so that when they pick him up, their dog is not regressing, and the same rules and structure that they've been implementing in the home is also being implemented here, just to help keep a more consistent behavior on his behalf.